effectively. But moving on, the US has recovered 64 bitcoins valued at about $2.3 million from the Colonial Pipeline hackers. The Justice Department said they had, quote, found and recaptured the majority of the ransom paid last month after a cyber attack which forced a 6-day shutdown of the largest pipe network for refined oil products in the United States. The value of Bitcoin has dropped nearly 40% in the past 30 days, making the recovered funds less valuable today. Just two aspects to this. Originally, I think, when the fine was paid, there were a lot of stories floating around about how actually DarkSide was unable to retrieve the ransom money from the account. And there was a suggestion that there were US cyber soldiers that were ultimately involved in this, that this was US Cyber Command. The military were actually involved in preventing DarkSide access to the account where the money was being held. Of course, so much of this is just hearsay at this stage, Karen, but this latest report does appear to stand up that argument that actually the account that the money was paid into was very quickly ring-fenced.
Yeah, I mean, about half of the money has been recovered now. I think what's subtly changed behind the scenes, as we've been talking about Bitcoin being anonymous and people can hide behind these transactions, there's been a lot of work that's been done at the FBI with some of the academic researchers that created Bitcoin. Apparently a very small community, everybody knows each other in this community, and they've now been working with law enforcement to give them some of the tools to try and break into this Bitcoin encryption. And effectively that means that there can be a whole forensic trail of information provided to prosecutors. So just the opposite from what we thought from the very beginning, that in some ways it's becoming much easier to track some of these cyber criminals. And clearly what we're talking about is a big volume of criminals to track in some ways across Bitcoin, the amount of money transfers that are happening across various different crimes. But in this particular case, the expertise has been brought in and they've been able to somehow follow the money, which is a very traditional way of talking about financial crimes. You do typically just follow the money trail. Steve?
Isn't the biggest crime people selling crypto coins to people who don't understand what on earth they're buying? There you go, I'll just say that. We're just 50% below our highs now anyway. Let's move on. We'll talk about...
He said a crime is people selling Bitcoin to people who don't know what they're buying. That's not a crime. People are buying Bitcoin off the exchanges. You're responsible for your own actions. You can't blame somebody else for your own stupidity. If you don't know what you're buying and you don't know how to buy it or when to buy it, that's your own fault. Okay? Secondly, the fact that they thought Bitcoin was anonymous shows you how little people know about Bitcoin. They've been saying this for years. People say they use Bitcoin to buy stuff on the dark web. They don't remember or realize that the whole blockchain, you can see everybody's wallet on the blockchain for all coins. I mean, you call yourself Dark Side or whatever. Y'all didn't figure that out. I mean, come on now. I'm a rookie and I know better than to think Bitcoin is anonymous. That's how stupid can you be? It's not anonymous. They trace you easier than paper money. You might as well ask for paper money with nickels and dimes for your ransom. That would have been easier than to get some digital currency. How are you going to cash in on your ransom? They didn't think this through. Now, my last point is, when they charge them fools in the courtroom, are they going to charge them with the price when they surrendered, when they paid the ransom, or the 40% discounted price. Either way, I'm sure it's a felony. But I'm just wondering. And the fact that people get scared about this should be bullish news about the coin and how transparent it is, how secure it is, and how whatever it is, when you can pay the ransom and then get it right back. Like, I'm sure if it was cash, that money would be long gone. Them people would be in Mexico somewhere or wherever they go. So people, it's time to stop acting stupid and stop acting scared. Every little thing you hear, oh, they just waiting to dump all of their coins. You don't know how the market reacts. You never sell your coins when it's tragic. You hold on to them until you get a good price. Have you ever went to a car dealership and they sell you a car for less than half of what it's worth? Come on now. If you don't know supply and demand, you should not be in this business. This is not get rich quick. This is investing. And the fact that you came here trying to get rich quick is your karma. That's why you invest your money and you lose it, because you're not patient. I've only been in here since March. Okay? Ask me how much have I sold or panic sold. None. When the markets is down, I turn the computer off and go for a walk. But people come in here with their little doji bags, coming to the moon boys coming in here, this 1000x theories. That's what gets people in trouble. You thinking you gonna buy something that's gonna 10x overnight, or one day you buy something and 2 hours later you wondering like, should I sell it? The price is going down. Should I sell it? Should I sell it? I'm scared now. Oh. You're the reason why the market's tanking. If you wouldn't panic sell, the price would go up. I'm waiting for people to realize this. I mean, you rookies, you come in here, and you mess up the market. You retail investors, you come in here, just focus on profits, and you don't worry about the people who've been in this for years, who actually believe in what Bitcoin is all about, or what cryptocurrency is all about. And I'm tired of people keep calling cryptocurrency Bitcoin. There's a difference. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. So when you are referring to cryptocurrencies, make sure you have the right terminology. Don't just call everything Bitcoin, because then you'll say, oh, you lump everything under Bitcoin and you sound like a fool to people who know better. So take more time and do your research, and don't FOMO in. Go read some books and learn about what you're investing, and learn how to trade and how to invest. And stop rushing in here with your dreams, moonshot boys, your dreams of being a millionaire. Okay, it's not easy. It requires patience. That's what you guys don't get. You come in here, you think it's going to, next week you're going to be driving a Lamborghini and all that. You're doing it for all the wrong reasons. And I'm going to wrap this up. The moral to the story is, stop being scared. You're messing up the market, okay? People have been in this for years, and you come in here with all this fear and greed. You come in here with your scary hands, and you're ready to sell any given news, and Elon's FUD and Elmer's FUD. I mean, I wish you guys would get broke and just go back to your job at McDonald's and Wendy's and leave this to the real people who know about stuff. The technology, this is for geeks only. Okay, if you don't understand technology, you invest in the regular stock market and go buy your stocks in Chick-fil-A and AMC or whatever else it is. And you leave this for us, cyber geeks, who understand blockchain technology and networking and cybersecurity. Okay? Thank you.